Okay, today we are going into day 2 of programming. So, yesterday we learned how to go in a straight line, and to review, we learned that this task main is what tells our robot what to do. Curly braces is where, between them is where we put our code. And in order to make a straight line, we did 2 start motor commands. We said, hey, turn on the left motor and turn on the right motor. We called each of them out. We said go 127, which is a number that signifies how fast we want our robot to go. Now, we next said wait for 3 seconds, or keep them on for 3 seconds, and then stop each one of them. We also talked about the fact that 127 is forward direction, whereas if you put a negative in front of each one of these, it would go in reverse. Okay. A couple other reminders that we have. If you go up to Robot and down to Platform Type, we always need to make sure we are on VEX 2.0 Cortex and Natural Language PLTW. Sometimes it will automatically reset to VEX IQ, and you'll get this nasty looking screen with the X's on it. What we want to do then is go back to Robot, Platform Type. Most likely you'll have to go down to this VEX Robotics to get to 2.0 Cortex. We'll make sure that's selected. And also, go back to that same place and check that we have Natural Language PLTW. And then you see it turn nice and blue and red, and everything looks happy. Finally, as a reminder, we also want to have our motors and sensors set up. Now, if you didn't save, this stuff might need to be typed in again. Under motors here, we want to have right motor, remember all one word with a capital M, and left motor. Set them both up as VEX 393 motors. And typically one needs to be reversed. In some cases we found yesterday, I actually had to make one of them not reversed in order to make it drive straight. Okay, so that's just your reminders for the day. Now, what we're going to be doing first here is making a straight line, then your robot turn, and then straight line again. Now some of you started on this, but not everybody did. We talked a little bit about the forward-backward thing. Forward is 127. Full reverse would be negative 127. And we also talked about, well, what would happen if we made one negative and the other positive? Well, that's going to make your vehicle actually turn. So, I said we want straight line for 3 seconds, then a 3-second turn, then a straight line for 3 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight all of this code. We're going to right-click, copy, and then go down to line 13 or add a few extra blank lines here, however many you want. I'm going to paste right here at 13. Next, we're going to switch the number here from one of the two, from 127 to a negative. Leave the other number. Okay, so if right motor is negative 127, leave left motor as a positive. And you could do it vice versa as well, like so. So we've got straight line for 3 seconds. We've got a turn for 3 seconds. Finally, I said we want to end up with a straight line again. Well, all we've got to do is, once again, right-click, copy, and right-click, paste. And now we've got 3 separate sections. We're telling the robot, start up, go in a straight line for 3 seconds, then turn for 3 seconds, and then go into a straight line for 3 seconds. We're going to test this out. So to do that, you're going to want to first File, Save As. Typically I save to my desktop. Over here on the side, it's an easy place to save. And you can simply call this line turn like I did. So I renamed it line turn and click Save. I'm going to replace mine. And then you can grab a battery and an orange cord, and you can go to Robot, Compile and Download, then unplug, bring it to the floor, restart the Cortex, and see how it works. Once you're done, you're going to come back to the computer, and you've seen how it works. You're going to come back to the computer, and we're going to work on the switches today and learn how they function.